The Joseph Kosinski's film Oblivion is set in the year 2077, follows the protagonist Jack Harper played by Tom Cruise, working as a drone repairman in a post-apocalyptic Earth that has left the planet devastated after a war with technologically advanced aliens, called scavs or scavengers. These pilotless drones exist to hunt any living hostile scavs hiding on the surface. Jack lives in an uber-modern house with Victoria, a woman that is both his lover and overseer to the terrain and possible threats surrounding him while exploring his sector on Earth. Surrounded by various barriers called radiation zones which are blocked off to his exploration due to the illusion of harmful remnants from the war, Jack is limited to repairing the drones in a specified location while obeying orders from Sally. Initially looking and acting like a human, she constantly asks both him and Victoria whether they are an effective team as an alternate way of examining their efficiency and if there is a need to dispose of them.
Are you an effective team?
We are an effective team.
His recurring flashbacks of an unknown past and woman start to become increasingly frequent, and the search for an answer to these mysteries becomes both a curiosity to the protagonist and the audience. After a crash brought down by the scavengers releases a group of people that were sent on a mission to Titan, Saturn's moon, a mysterious woman named Julia is later rescued by Jack before being exterminated by a scouting drone. She is revealed to be the original Jack's wife, who has been orbiting in space for the past 60 years in a deep delta sleep with the rest of the crew including the first Jack, her husband, as he is kidnapped by the scavs during a mission to retrieve the flight audio of the cruise ship wreckage. A sudden lie was unveiled. The previously engraved illusion of them being an alien species was dissolved, revealing the last naturally conceived human civilization on Earth. This created a new sense of curiosity, confusion and distrust between everyone and everything Jack once believed to be their truth. Upon the return of Jack and Julia from the remaining human civilization, Victoria is hesitant with letting them back inside their house, due to Jack's decision in cutting all communication off between them on his latest mission. Sally appears on an interface and asks once again, "Are you still an effective time?" When she replies with no, Sally sends out a drone and kills Victoria before she can get to both Jack and Julia. At this moment of chaotic escape from a group of hostile drones, Jack decides to find the answers and flies towards the radiation zone, joining the Scavs rebellion against Sally, who is a technologically advanced alien called the Tech that used the last humans alive as a cover-up to the cause of this apocalypse, sending the drones down to Earth to slaughter all mankind and harvest the Earth's resources. This idea of cloning is first explored when Jack enters the radiation zone because Malcolm Breach tells him that he will find the answers there. When he arrives at the radiation zone he crash lands into a desert area. In this scene, he first encounters another Jack Harper, his clone. We will refer to the clone as Tech 52 to make it easier to understand. Jack Harper closely observes Tech 52 land his bubble ship to fix a broken droid. The director's use of close-up angle of Jack Harper's face displays his confusion and his reaction to finding his clone, suggesting the change in the human condition and how he sees the world has changed. After watching him for a bit, he comes face to face with his clone. Tech 52 demands Tech 49 to drop his weapon so that there will be no conflict. Fight, but as soon as Jack's wife Julia runs over to see what was going on, the Tech 52 flashbacks to where Julia and himself proposes on a lookout tower. They both fight over which Jack can have Julia as a wife, thus starting a fight. Jack, Tech 49, barely wins the fight but his wife takes a hit with a gun on the stomach. Then Jack, 49, takes Tech 52's bubble ship to help Julia from bleeding where he meets Tech 52's Victoria. Jack then leaves with medical supplies to help Julia. This scene introduces cloning to the Oblivion and Jack's Harper's life. This idea of cloning and the exploitation of eugenics suggests the impact it has on humanity's ethics and the human condition, revealing how identity is linked to memory and shared experiences. This idea of exploiting of human eugenics and technological developments is further explored when Jack Harper flies into the Tet, Sally. After he enters the Tet he then sees many Jack and Victoria clones along the side of the Tet. The director's use of medium shot displaying countless Jack and Victoria clones highlights how the Tet can mass-produce clones of any person to fulfill whatever it desires, conveying how a.i.'s can easily become sentient and take power. As Jack continues further into the Tet, he then encounters Sally. The Tet's use of metaphor describing how it believes to be Jack's god depicts that the AI believes itself to be on a higher plane than humanity, evoking that with new technological developments, humanity risks itself being wiped out. He and Malcolm Breach then destroy the Tet, killing the drones and freeing humanity from its control. This scene describes how eugenics can be manipulated to mass-produce clones and how technological advancements can lead to AIs becoming more sentient and powerful.
Fuck you, Sally.
The ethics of cloning are probed in the final scene of the movie. After Jack destroys the Tet, the movie cuts to 3 years into the future where Julia's daughter Shehad with who are living in their forest home. Her daughter sees a group of humans come towards them. A person in that group of humans turns out to be Tech 52. The director's use of medium shot of Julia's confused face when she sees Tech 52, establishes unshness to what she is seeing, revealing how the clone's character is linked to the memory of the original person. The film ends on an image of Tech 52 looking over the lake to Julia. In conclusion, Joseph Kosinski's film explores the manipulation of human eugenics, its concerns with the nature of humanity as well as the human condition and its impact on the main characters and humanity's ethics. Oblivion also investigates how with humanity developing into new technological developments and eras, it may lead to humanity's downfall in the future.